Bolanon, 22. Alright. So let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start off with our first supporting bout of Kumong Bolanon 22, 4 rounds of professional boxing in the junior flyweight division. Gentlemen, this is 4 rounds of professional boxing in 108-pound limit, junior flyweight professional boxing in 108-pound limit, junior flyweight division. Now to the scale, Marvin Zamora of Bohol and his official weight.
110.6.
110.6 pounds for Marvin Zamora. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow he will be fighting out of the red corner from Buklik Stable, Villamor, Cebu, Jet Malinaw. His official weight.
Jet Malinaw.
108.
108 pounds for Jet Malinaw from Buklik Stable, Villamor, Cebu. Baliw ko sa mga boxers.
Over siya. Over, kota na.
Ayaw na, mamaya lang damit.
Overweight? Overweight? Oh, reduce ano?
Sugot mo sa may di.
Share ka muna, share.
Sugot na sa may di.
Oh, tama. Itong IBF supervisor, si Rodel Manawag. Atong mga press. Photo with attorney Marcel Chavez Morot, atong promoter sa Kumong Bolanon 22.
Alright, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, for our first reporting bout of Kumong Bolanon 22, official weigh-in, Jet Malinaw making his professional boxing debut against Marvin Zamora. Against right now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the next supporting bout of Kumong Bolanon 22. Tomorrow he will be fighting out of the blue corner, Sunny Boy Sinaon. Sunny Boy Sinaon, ladies and gentlemen, this is only his second professional boxing bout. This is 4 rounds of professional boxing in the strong weight division. In his official weight.
106.
106 pounds for Sunny Boy Sinaon. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, from Buklik Stable, Villamor, Cebu, making his professional boxing debut, Jet Malinaw. And his official weight.
103.
103 pounds for Jet Malinaw, ladies and gentlemen. Baliw ko sa mga boxers. Let's face off for the camera.
Fighting pose, fighting pose, fighting
Fighting
pose.
pose.
Face the camera, face the camera.
You now face the camera, boxers. Alright, thank you very much. That's only for the second bout of Kumong Bolanon 22. Let's go to the third, another exciting supporting bout. Ladies and gentlemen, first we give the scale from Cairo C Boxing Stable, Sintana, Zamboanga del Norte. Let's give it up for Joseph Lana.
Joseph Lanat. So we have a fight tomorrow.
Sa babae, alam ko meron. Atong weight. Meron ng babae. Pero sa...
Joseph Lana, ladies and gentlemen, from Cairo C Boxing Stable of Sintana, Zamboanga del Norte. He's got a record of 3 wins, only 1 defeat, no draw, with 2 of those wins coming by way of knockout.
Joseph Lanat from Cairo Z Stable.
Tipping the scale right now, ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Lanat of Sindaman, Zamboanga del Norte. His official weight
120.
125.9.
125.9 pounds
Ayos.
for Joseph Lanay. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen,
Shirt ko muna.
this will be his professional boxing debut from Cagayan de Oro City, now fighting out of PMI Bohol Boxing Stable, former member of Philippine Amateur Boxing Team, Jericho Akailang. Official weight for Jericho Akailang, ladies and gentlemen.
125.5.
125.5 pounds for Jericho Akailang. Once again, this will be another exciting supporting bout for Kumong Bolanon 22. Live at Barangay Ubuhan Covered Court,
Ito yung
6
belt
p.m. onward.
Ito
So
yung
be
belt
there when it happens.
para sa IBF.
Now our boxers will be facing off for the camera.
flyweight.
Okay. Pisa ka muna.
Okay, good luck. Don't, signature muna.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another exciting event for tomorrow's Kumong Bolanon 22 coming out next.
Kumong Bolanon 22.
Supporting
Tomorrow
bout.
sa Ubuhan, Tagbilaran City.
First to tip the scale. Tomorrow he will be fighting out of the blue corner from La Union. Let's give it up for Casti Flores. Casti Flores, ladies and gentlemen, from La Union.
What's more, what's...
Coach Casti Flores, please join us here for the official weigh-in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is another supporting bout of Kumong Bolanon 22, 6 rounds of boxing in the 106-pound limit in his official weight.
102.1.
102.1 pounds for Casti Flores. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Gilman Bohol, former amateur standout,
Reduce kay ka.
a Prisa or National Prisa gold medalist, Freshler Otrera of PMI Bohol Boxing Stable. Freshler Otrera, ladies and gentlemen, is undefeated in 3 pounds. And his official weight.
104.4.
Okay.
104.4 pounds for Freshler Otrera. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this will be an explosive bout for tomorrow's supporting bout of Kumong Bolanon 22. Casti Flores of La Union going against the undefeated Freshler Otrera of Gilduman Bohol, fighting out of PMI Bohol Boxing Stable.
Pisa ka na.
Waiting for you. Yeah.
All right, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, this is 8 rounds of professional boxing in the 122-pound limit. Tomorrow he will be fighting out of the blue corner from Digos, Davao del Sur. Let's give it up for Cello Bacalso. Cello Bacalso, ladies and gentlemen, from Digos, Davao del Sur. 8 rounds of professional boxing in the super bantamweight division at 122-pound limit. His official weight. 120.8 pounds for Cello Bacalso of Digos, Davao del Sur. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, from Camiguin Island. Let's give it up for Datu Adam.
One in.
Datu Adam is fighting out of PMI Bohol Boxing Stable, ladies and gentlemen. He is undefeated in 4 bouts with 2 KOs. His official weight.
122.1.
Right at the limit, ladies and gentlemen, or 122.1 pounds for Dato Adam of Camiguin Island.
Fighting po pa.
Our boxers will now be facing off for the camera.
Big Yellow next. Nakakong idol.
They may be exchanging smiles right now, but tomorrow they will be exchanging blows during Kumong Bolanon 22.
Signature muna daw.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, this is another exciting supporting bout, 10 rounds of professional boxing in the flyweight division. First to tip the scale from Carmen Bohol, Roldan Sasan. Roldan Sasan, ladies and gentlemen,
Roldan Sasan.
from Carmen Bohol, the land
idol.
of the chocolate hills.
Ping-ping ang mga idol.
Now tipping the scale
Okay kayo.
and his official weight.
109.9.
109.9 pounds for Roldan Sasan of Carmen Bohol.
Roldan Sasan.
And his opponent, tomorrow he will be fighting out on the red corner from Padre Burgos, Southern Leyte. Let's give it up for Arlando Senok. Arlando Senok, ladies and gentlemen, is undefeated in 6 bouts with 5 KOs. And his official weight,
112.1.
112.1 pounds for Arlando Senok of Padre Burgos, Southern Leyte. The undefeated knockout artist from Padre Burgos, Southern Leyte. He will now be facing off for the camera as we are live
Ano na ka idol?
on the PMI Bohol Boxing Stable official Facebook page. We are also being covered by Cebu and Bohol Media.
Harap sa kamera daw.
Sino
This will be an
versus
exciting
Sasan
bout for
tomorrow night.
ladies and gentlemen. 10
Pabuhan,
rounds of
Tagbilaran City.
professional boxing in the 112-pound limit or the flyweight division.
Signature.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the co-main event of Kumong Bolanon 22. 10 rounds of professional boxing in the 112-pound limit or the flyweight division. Tomorrow he'll be
Asmonia
fighting out
versus Robert
on the
Paradero.
blue corner from the city of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro City. Let's get up for Roberto Paradero. Together with his coach. Roberto Paradero, ladies and gentlemen, has got a record of 19 wins, 11 defeats, 2 draw, 13 of those 19 wins coming by way of knockout. From Cagayan de Oro City, Robert Paradero. And his official weight,
109.4.
109.4 pounds for Roberto Paradero, ladies and gentlemen. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner tomorrow from PMI Bohol Boxing Stable from San Miguel, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon, undefeated in 8 bouts with 5 KOs. Let's give it up for Richard Dabat Las Ponya. Official weight of Richard Dabat Las Ponya, ladies and gentlemen.
112.2.
112.3 pounds for Richard Dabat Las Ponya. This is for the co-main event of Kumong Bolanon 22. 10 rounds of professional boxing in
So,
the
dagdag kayo mga
flyweight
estudyante,
division.
nagtanaw na to, mga estudyante sa PMI Bohol Colleges. Yun. I think mas
They may be exchanging smiles right now, but tomorrow they will be exchanging fists.
Dok, kalma muna.
Co-main event of Kumong Bolanon 22.
Guwapa, sir. May name.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we move on to the main event of Kumong Bolanon 22 official weigh-in, let me announce that we will be having Kumong Bolanon 23 comes November. Our WBO Global Junior Flyweight Champion with us in attendance, Reggie, the Filipino Phenom, Sugano.
November.
Alright, so we'll keep you posted, ladies and gentlemen, but right now we'll give you a teaser. There will be a Kumong Bolanon 23 featuring Reggie, the Filipino Phenom, Sugano comes November. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the main event of Kumong Bolanon 22. We have here our IBF supervisor in attendance, supervising this main event. We have Gab, Chief of Boxing and Other Contact Sports, Mr. Rodil Manao, together with the IBF officials. First to tip the scale, from Bohol, Masbate City, Arvin John Sampaga.
Ano mo, sir?
Our main event for Kumong Bolanon 22, ladies and gentlemen, is for the vacant IBF Asia Junior Flyweight title. Arvin John Sampaga from Bohol, Masbate City, now tipping the scale. His official weight,
107.7.
107.7 pounds for Arvin John Sampaga. Arvin John Sampaga, ladies and gentlemen, has got a record of 8 wins, only 2 defeats, with 3 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Bohol, from PMI Bohol Boxing Stable. He is the former WBO Oriental Youth Minimum Weight Champion, Sugar Shane Hintalyan. Now tipping the scale, his official weight,
107.3.
107.3. We've got ourselves a championship bout tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, for the IBF Asia Junior Flyweight Championship. Sugar Shane Hintalyan, the PMI Bohol Boxing Stable, the pride of Bohol, going against Arvin John Sampaga of Bohol, Masbate City.
Picture?
This is 10 rounds of championship boxing in the 108-pound limit for the IBF Asia Junior Flyweight title. Our boxers will now be facing off for the camera.
Sorry.
What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? That belt, that IBF Asia Junior Flyweight belt, will it stay here in Bohol or will it fly to Masbate City? Let's find out together tomorrow. Kumong Bolanon live at Barangay Bubuhan Covered Court, Tagbilaran City, Bohol. 6 p.m. onwards, so be there when it happens. Alright, this time the promoter, attorney Floricel Chavez Porter, holding the IBF Asia Junior Flyweight Championship belt. This title is vacant, ladies and gentlemen, so it could go either way. to Arvin Jansapaga or Sugar Shane Hitalian. We will find out together, so be there when it happens. Kumong Bolanon Live, Kumong Bolanon 22, happening at Barangay Ubuhan Covered Court, 6 p.m. onwards. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we will be having
I need yung trailer ni
a press conference
sa host meeting mamaya.
together with the Bohol and Cebu media. Also, after the press conference, we will be having the rules meeting.
Rose meeting, Rose. Rose meeting, Rose.
Sapatos lang bukat.
Oo, sige. Rose meeting, Rose. Press con.
Okay, so at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we will now be having our press conference, our official press conference for Kumong Bolanon 22. I'd like to request
Pangalan mo no? Kailangan mo no?
the boxers